Hey guys, welcome back, and this game is our 2-month special, which we're playing in All Any. I will be playing as Veteran, and we've also enlisted some viewers to play with us on this very special day. 2-month anniversary. Yay! Alright, so as Veteran, that means I should be vet baiting day 1 as vets usually do, or at least, you know, the usual, making myself a target to evils and not a target to townies, etc. Now that there, TPLO-esque spies, if no jailer, is something that I like to call the Veteran Landmine strat. Now, yes, I know, and I've been accused of this strategy being game throwing, but the idea behind the Vet Landmine strat is that asking for TPLO-esque spies if no jailer, that means if a jailer comes out and asks for TPLO, then the TP goes to the jailer, and you can alert. The reason for this is that if you ask for TPLO, you seem important enough to actually need it, which means that you're a target to evils. However, if the jailer does not come out, like in this case, where there might not even be a jailer, then you can just not alert, because you asked for TPLO, yeah? It's game throwing if you ask for them and you don't alert. So we have an SK, we have a dead Amni, so rip that goose. That confirms 2 of our 15 Annies. Or 14, whatever, I can't do math. I'll talk more about the Vet Landmine strat later, but nothing's really going on right now, so I guess I can just talk about it now. Often, well, what happens with the Vet Landmine strat is that on day 2, you know, usually in RP or ranked, people will ask you if you're jailer. And, I mean, it's kind of obvious you're not jailer since you said TPLO-esque spies if no jailer. But whatever, some people just do it anyway. Now right now, I'm voting against Paimon because VFR. One interesting thing I've noted, in ranked and RP, people are usually more accepting with VFR. Whereas in modes like Classic and Any, you need to make up absurd reasons to vote someone up. That's the only way it's gonna work, usually. Now it's night 2. And since there might be TP still out and about who might be protecting me, I'm pretty much not allowed to alert. It's the same idea as the previous night. I asked for TP, no one else asked for TP, that means that they're gonna be on me, so I don't alert. And that is why this strategy is not game throwing. There we go, attacked but someone fought off your attacker. So, I'm going to assume we have a BG and something else on attacker. Okay, we have an ambusher in the Mafia. So the ambusher was on Nosferatu, which means Nosferatu is not Mafia. Unless, you know, witch or transport or whatever. Paimon was stabbed by SK, we have our dead enemy, we have our dead invest. Now the reason I put Mafioso and GF above Ambusher is that it's a requirement. If there's Mafia in the game, then you have to have... I mean, if you have an Ambusher... Let me get my let me get my stuff straight. If you have mafia in the game, you have to have a mafia killing. That's mafioso or godfather. And since we have an ambusher kill, plus that dead forger, then we're confirmed to have a mafioso or a GF. So going back to look on votes, non-voters on Paimon, because he was mafia, they didn't vote him up. Okay, there's our dead mafioso. Non-voters on Paimon, flour, caramel. Okay, there we go. So now you might be wondering about that message I got last night. The message about being attacked and protected. Now, I don't see a BG dead. I mean, I don't see anyone claiming healed. I don't see a dead BG. I don't see a dead attacker. Which means that the most likely thing was I was hypnoed. Lily is currently accusing Confused of being the amp, but I'm more inclined to go for number 4 because their name overlaps with the list of people who didn't vote against Paimon. Alright, they're on stand and they're not claiming. Import? Okay. Important thing in the rules that a lot of people don't actually notice. If you're town and you're on stand, it's game throwing to not claim. So at this point, that leaves us with 2 confirmed mafia actually. There's a dead forger, there's a dead mafia, so that's the MK. Which means we have a confirmed ambusher who killed Mothman and a hypno. Which means I have to tell the town now that there's a hypno. Alright, the SK is down. Well, I should have told them at the beginning of the day, but I was kind of held up checking votes. I really can't multitask. Okay, so we can put down Sabio as LO. And we can put down Confused as Clean Doc. And no, I am not going to alert. Because as far as Mafia is concerned, they're not going to try that trick again, the hypno trick that is. Ambusher can't do anything to me. Oh dear, slaughter. 2 vigilantes and mafia. Big oof, okay. Escort, and they did not hit a single one of the 3 murders. Alright, we have our amnesiac, still going for amnesiac. Which actually is a good way to confirm that they're still alive. That means we have 2 dying vigis tonight. Which, well, you know, is not good. So, now for some basic logic, either that or scum reading. Really said Confused was ambusher, which means that we should be putting them up. 13 is Another thing I have to be, careful about, there's a Hypno and an Ambusher. However, with the maximum of 4 Mafia, and the dead Mafioso, that means one of them has turned into MK. So we either have a Hypno and a Mafioso, or an Ambusher and a Mafioso. Now the reason this guy is up, because Lily, the dead escort, who's pretty much confirmed by being killed by Mafia, claimed that Confused set up an ambush. I thought it was Lily because that is her style. Alright. Yeah, you tried. That's good. Alright, that means Sexy Nosferatu is claiming Vig. And I just realized 2 Vigilantes and me as Vet does not look good for me because I have no confirmed kills. Alright, Confused has just died as Ambusher, which means that the Hypno turned Mafioso. And there's also a werewolf out there. So, they could attack me tonight, etc. The way it's going, if I alert, I have the chance of, taking down the the werewolf with me. But do I really think the Hypno will try? No, not really. Okay, 3 alerts still left. Oh, that is a slaughter. Okay. Okay, we have our two Vigilantes down. Oh, we had a real BG out there. Okay. Hayley died saving Ghost from... Okay, you are the pizza. Pizza is delicious. Oh, I want pizza now. I'll get some after I finish this video. Alright, so Caramel was the other Vig. The amount of confusion in that will is very relatable. Alright, I'm not sure why the Mafia went after Nosferatu, especially since they claimed, dying Vig. But, I mean, it's all any. Flower also died, probably from that. Okay, BG. And what were you? Ah, that werewolf. So that means, okay, I was about to say we have an Amni, but... So we have an Invest, we have Savio as LO. Alright, Ghost claims to be the investigator, which means that Sword is the Mafioso. Hypno turned Mafioso. Now that does not look good for me right now. But this means that I have to prop myself as much as possible. Sword I don't know. And there we go, Ghost is telling me that I said TPR all on me, which I might mention is not actually what I said. It's very important to keep a distinction between someone who just flat out asks for TPLO and then alerts, with no other TPLO requests. Okay, this... it's gonna be difficult to, convince them that I'm vet, but hopefully I can just take the mafioso out in one go. The interesting thing here is that Sword does not even have a claim, and yet one of them voted and then cancelled. There we go. Now, I'm not really sure why Sword would do that. Because looking from the Mafia's perspective, yeah? If they kill me, their only counterclaim, or not really counterclaim, like their direct opposition for the town seat. I'm not sure why you're on me either. Ghost, the invest should be checking Sword. The 1-1 that will not kill him if he visits me. The lookout should be checking Ghost. Watching Ghost, whatever. Anyway. That would be the vet landmine strat. So now to check if Sword actually was Hypno. Good game to everyone. And alright, brief analysis. Sword didn't do such a good job attacking me because, well, you kill me, then that means the other two townies are confirmed and you lose. Okay, so Sword was in fact Hypno. Alright, so that's it for our 2-month special. Thank you to everyone who participated. And thank you for all your support. And also a big thank you from my editors and from me to my editors for all their help. See you next time. Like, comment, subscribe for more material. Thank you.